The final event in the 2002 Bankfin Off-Road Championship was the Carnival City Casino 400, which attracted 79 entries in the special and production vehicle categories. The choking dust did not help matters for the chasing crews, especially Grobler and Leek, who wanted the overall lead badly, and to put as much distance between themselves and the championship-leading Ford Ranger. On board the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser, Reineke and Houghton maintained a steady pace and were fourth overall and second in the production vehicle category as they headed south towards Heidelberg. The dust on certain sections of the route was appalling, and conditions were not conducive to maintaining a fast pace. The view from the cockpit of the Ford Ranger says it all. Brandon Harkus and Rechard Roots managed to get by backed teammates Gary and Bodo Berthold and were third overall in the special vehicle category. Father Bodo started off-road racing in 1971 and has won numerous championships. The Lexus V8-powered Toyota Hilux of Anthony Taylor and Henny de Stecher was having a faultless run, but had Genil de Villiers and Francois Jordan and the Nissan Hardbody in close pursuit. They in turn were being chased hard by Nashua Mobile racing pair Greg Dance and Archie Rutherford in the 2-litre powered race co. Dar's teammates Terence Marsh and Trevor Eyre had a bit of a wild ride over this jump. Foss and Griffith had dropped 2 positions, but still had a good lead in Class D, while Gareth Walk led Class B in the O'Hagan's Kapanong Hotel Super Team entry. Another wild ride, this time Rob Gurney and Reg Sutton. The De Bruyn father and son seemed to have no match in Class E in the early stages of the race. You're on board the Ford Racing Ranger, Woolwich and Salthammer as they close the gap on Reineke and Houghton in the Castrol Toyota Land Cruiser.
What? Yeah. Get out, bud. Get out. 50 mil. 50. 50 mil. 50 mil. Pull the door. What happened?
A lucky escape.
I don't know, I had a funny feeling. Well, I had a funny feeling when I looked back last night. I couldn't sleep at all. I don't know why. And normally I'm a bit worked up before the race. As I said to you before the race, I was very worked up before this race. And yeah, it was a championship. It wasn't that bad, but maybe I sort of knew something was going to happen. I don't know. But yeah, that's racing, I guess. That's what happens. You got to take the good with the bad. We got right up. We were right behind Archie, and we weren't going mad. I think we had a good chance to win the race. The car felt very good, and just something broke on the car, and that was it. We rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. I wondered if we were ever going to stop rolling. So fortunately, it's the end of the year. Fortunately, we at the last minute had to pull out of going to the Paris-Dakar rally because clearly we wouldn't have been going anywhere. So yeah, they say things happen for reasons. So.
Is this salvageable?
Things always look worse than they are. I think, if I look at it at the moment, it looks pretty finished, but it's very strong. I think if you look at the two of us and the speed we were going, we were in 4th gear flat out, and there's nothing really wrong with us. We got a good little stiff in that, so I think the car's very, very strong. So hopefully we can fix it. Yeah.
What whacked you in the face? I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe it was the drive shaft when it's broken there. Look, it's hit the window and maybe all the control arms. But no, you can see how strong this car is.
A disappointing end to the season, but a godsend that the crew survived the carnage. They weren't the only crew to roll. Father and son, Johan and Rian Gerber, fell victim to this ditch.
We came down the road. We didn't see the caution. We saw it too late. Then we went off the road. We braked, went off the road. We came into the ditch here. We landed on our front. As you can see, the bull bar off here. We went over with the backside over the front. First time we landed was on the back. As you can see on the back, there were spare wheels there and everything bent up. Then I remember landing on the roof once, and when the crash was over, we were on our wheels again. So I think we went over 2 times.
Sarel van der Merwe's off-road swan song also came to an abrupt halt.
Well, I was clever enough. I thought we could run with 1 spare wheel, and now we've had 2 flat wheels, and that's 6 spare to get out wheels from outside, which automatically excludes us. So it's been a nice run up to here, but...
A change at the top of the leaderboard. John Weir-Smith and Jeff Minott had got by the Duplessis brothers, but would later be forced into retirement when the power steering failed on the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Super Team Junco. A 25-cent O-ring was found to be the cause of the problem. Gerard and Lawrence Duplessis had won 3 races on the trot earlier in the season and looked set for their 4th win in the Mobile Junco. But behind them the order had changed dramatically. Grobler and Leek were nowhere to be seen, yet had not been passed by anyone. Taylor and Testerga went by, followed by de Villiers and Jordan and Harkes and Roots. Bit of a cheeky move on the part of the back crew. Grobler and Leek were now 3rd overall in the production vehicle category and intent on making up lost ground. Reineke and Harton were still well placed at this stage, but would retire on lap 2 with electronic and head gasket problems on the Land Cruiser. The Bertolds were 4th overall in the special vehicle category, and the commuter net bat hadn't missed a beat so far. Dawes and Rutherford were the Class S leaders, but would later be forced to retire when the Nashua Mobile Raceco developed gearbox problems. There were no such problems for their teammates Marsh and Eyre in the V8-powered Jimco. There'd been a dramatic change in the Class D order. Marius and Tracy van Vieren were the new leaders in the Albaranti Land Rover, followed by the PlayStation Pajero of brothers Henry and Maurice Martin. Duncan Foss and Mike Griffith had dropped to 3rd in Class D in the Nissan Hardbody. They'd be forced to increase their pace if they had any hope of keeping their overall championship hopes alive.